If you're in construction, then you're in the right place. Welcome to the Constructive Behaviors podcast. I'm your host, Barb Allen. I'm a woman with decades of experience in the construction industry, and most of it on the job site. I know how rewarding this industry can be, but like you, I also know that we could improve. Let's work together to make changes from the inside out. Do you ever just want to shake someone to get their attention and say, what you're doing is not going to get you the results that you're looking for? That's what I want to do with this episode today. I want to help you understand that helping women overcome barriers does not move women forward. And I can say that from experience. I spent over 25 years as a woman in the construction industry, and I know what helps and what doesn't help women succeed in male-dominated fields. And although I started at the bottom, I also spent many years at the top, which taught me that helping women overcome barriers also didn't increase the success of the company. Let's take women's groups, for example. Many companies take what they consider as a first step in helping the women in their companies by creating a women's group or a women's network or a women's initiative or whatever they're calling it. But let's think for a minute about what those groups do. They encourage networking between women. They create organic mentoring relationships between women. They allow women an outlet to voice their frustrations, struggles, challenges. And they provide women with an opportunity to learn from each other on how to overcome those struggles. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that women's groups don't provide benefit. They do. They provide benefit, but they're not moving women or your company forward. Instead, they're teaching women how to knock over barriers, jump over barriers, go around barriers, but in no way are those barriers being eliminated. I relate this to a football analogy. Think for a second, if a football coach were to spend more time working with a receiver, teaching them how to catch bad passes, instead of working with the quarterback to throw better passes, that coach isn't going to have a job for very long. Or if you're not a football fan and you would like a different visual, think about those videos or the reels that you've seen where there's lines of traffic stopped waiting for a family of ducks to cross the road. Now, the first car that stopped and provided that barrier, they had another option. They could have gone around the ducks. It would not have harmed the ducks to go around them, and it would have allowed them to continue on their journey. But it would have also left those ducks exposed to future harm. Stopping was the proactive approach. You and I know that the smart, driven, motivated woman in your company, these women who seek challenges, excel at problem solving, have incredible grit and determination, these women can be the future leaders of your company. But they need more than reactive efforts from your leadership team to get them there. Studies have proven that companies with women on leadership teams outperform those without by more than 20%. Therefore, implementing strategies to eliminate the barriers inherently make your company more profitable and more resilient. So stop focusing on helping women overcome the barriers and instead shift your focus to figuring out how to eliminate the barriers that women face. You can do this by continuing to listen to my podcast, because I'm going to continue to share the struggles that women face, the barriers that they encounter, and I'm going to tell you ways that you can help to eliminate those barriers. Or if you're looking for a more active, interactive conversation, talking about your company in specific, then reach out. Let's start the conversation that will take your company and the women in it to the next level. If you know someone that could benefit from this particular episode, then share it with them. Or if you want to continue to learn about the untapped and underutilized resources that will take your business to the next level, then follow the podcast. You don't want to miss an episode where we discuss what you needed to hear. And lastly, there is a link in the show notes that will allow you to reach out to me directly if you want to accelerate that learning curve. Thanks for listening. Talk soon.